supposed to be up way earlier. So this is going to be a very short broadcast this morning. Just want to say good morning. Coffee Club, I am awake. Yesterday was very exhausting. Okay, so good morning. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to kind of get right into it this morning. Yesterday was very productive. We actually went out and hunted for summer wells in the backwoods of Tennessee. We went through abandoned buildings. We looked through haystacks. We just did a lot of work yesterday. It was very exhausting. It was out in the rain. We were able to interview a neighbor. We had Stinson. I'm unfamiliar. I did get a chance to watch her. Didn't know who she was. She actually pulled up there while we were delivering dog food to the animals. The animals were starving. They're beautiful dogs, but they were just hungry. So we, all the stuff was brand new. We had just bought it from the Family Dollar. And so while we're down there, we're ripping, the snacks open and just kind of sprinkling the snacks on the ground. And they're just eating and just acting like they have never eaten before. It was really sad. There was one of the dogs, I'm assuming it's the one that we heard that just had the puppies. She was just very skittish, but she did come up and eat. But it was heartbreaking because she would go and she'd like snatch some food and then run away from the group of the dogs. And just, it made me feel bad, it made me feel bad for the dogs. It really did. It was heartbreaking for me. But the good news is, we have dropped off almost close to, 60 or 70 pounds of dog food to them. They should be able to eat. And literally, I think there was like 5 or 6 different, maybe 8 different packages. I think we bought a total of 10 packages of dog snacks. And this is like the steaks, the pepperonis, the bacon strips, some, really good stuff that they would like. And we dropped those off to them. A neighbor was pulling up again today or yesterday as we were there. And our team didn't get to interview her because we have 2 different vehicles, but Jonathan and Marissa got to speak to them. It was pouring down rain. I should have got out of the car and ran over there. I mean, we were working so hard. We forgot to get the umbrellas out. I brought, 3 different umbrellas with me to this because I knew we were going to have some rain. And it literally was pouring so bad. You could barely see in front of you. There was up on the mountain, you got like a flow of water. It was just like a river coming down the mountain. And it didn't deter us. We still had the show must go on. We still had to work. This is not a vacation for us. If we are not out in the rain working, we are losing an entire day. We can't afford that. We don't, we're here today and we're here tomorrow and we're gone, So it's not like we can afford to just have a rained out day. We have to get out there and work. So, while we were looking for summer out there, in the abandoned buildings and other places. Good morning, everybody. We came across missionaries, these churches. So we stopped there just to see if they, may have seen anything, heard anything. And of course they were closed, but we saw signs that they were having food pantries there today. At this time, it was tomorrow, which would have been today. So we ended up going out and purchasing hundreds of dollars in non-perishable items, toilet paper, dog food, cat food, animal snacks, just to really, give back to this community. We want to make sure we can give back properly to this community. There's a lot of unfortunate people. There's a lot of people that are looking for a hand up, not necessarily, a hand up, not necessarily a hand out, but we want to help people, this area, there's a lot of people that have, limited means, and we want to be able to assist them as much as possible in any way we can. So I did put, good morning. Good morning. Let me just go in here. I'm going to see if I can find some stuff here. Hold on. I may have to play it from my phone. This is the problem I'm having. Like, oh, and this is another thing. So my computer, I had the, sorry guys, I had the thumb drives in the computer from our cameras, our pin cameras, and mom's driving and she gets a little, I don't know. She ended up slamming on that. Just say that she ended up slamming on the brake a little hard, and my computer went forward, and that thumb drive hit the console, the middle console, and ended up, everybody knows that my computer was already damaged from Southwest. So now I've got no card reader on here. Brand new computer, total corner smashed up from Southwest, and then now with it sliding forward and just smashing with the card in it against the console, I have no card reader on here. So I can't download this stuff. Then my phone won't download on here. So I'm going to try to see if I can get something to play for you guys. I don't know if it will, but I'm going to try. It's a little frustrating, but there's nothing I can do about it. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I hear somebody up finally. So I can only play the Chrome tab, the Windows. It's not allowing me to really play. I don't know how this is going to work. We'll see. Yeah, it's just going to suck. That's all I can say. I'm at dire level on the phone, right? I mean, it's like completely full. I have like no life left on my phone. I don't know what the hell to do with it, and it's driving me crazy. So we'll see if I can get. It's going to take a while. Give it a second. So, anyways, let's see what we got on here. And first of all, this whole thing about the church thing, first and foremost, it is a public place. There's no duty of privacy. Thank you, guys. So far, everybody's been kind of cool. Moderate, I hate to kick them out. I really don't care. Of course not. Of course not. Yeah. Exactly. Come on. Seriously. So where the hell are my photo videos? This phone is so screwed up, but I only got 30 gigs left on my phone. I don't know what I'm going to do today. Everybody wants to get all pissy and shitty with me because I need a new fucking phone. It's just irritating. But it is what it is. I'll work through it. All right. So, and the biggest news of all, I can't play it. But we got an exclusive interview with Dudley John. Remember, somebody kind of tanked my interview, which I think was on purpose, but we're not going to say that. Yeah, I am. And at any rate, we finally got the interview that we wanted. It was a great interview. It really was. And it was in person. He met us at a restaurant, which for those haters that think I'm just using Marissa, I ended up paying for dinner for all of us. All of us. And it wasn't cheap. So, okay. See what I'm allowed to play here. Hi. See if this one will play. It probably won't, but we'll try. Why is it downloading? Why does it need to download if it's playing from my phone? Let's see if it plays right. Of course it won't. Now you guys see what problems I'm having with my phone. Irritating. So as you guys can see, yet again, can't download anything on this phone. I need a new phone, period. Need a new phone. It's irritating me. It's green screen. So I'll go ahead and play it from here and just stick it in front of the camera screen. Ay, ay, ay. It's irritating. Oh, here, we'll do Stinson. So it's 11 minutes. No, we were just talking to him. Okay, yeah, I'll tell them to move over. Can you guys move down here? I don't know. We're about to have a conversation. Move that along a little bit more. How to get him through, how to get him past Stinson's.
So that's a neighbor on Bent Hill Road. She said that authorities have talked to her. Authorities have searched her property. She's been fully cooperative. She does not want to comment on her feelings about Don and Kate as well. She doesn't want to talk about if she feels her guilty or not. But she says she cooperated fully and thanked us for searching for Summer while we're out.
That's awesome.
Hi, I'm Andrea. How are you? I'm Bullhorn Betty. I told you she can. Yeah, you can totally film us. We love it. I need some umbrella too. Yes. I'm gonna have to give her a big kiss. Hi, I'm Molly Golightly.
Hi, I'm Olivia. That's Olivia with the people.
Thank you. She's a YouTuber. Somebody check her out.
Yeah. Awesome.
I have another umbrella too. I got 3 umbrellas. So we've been out here, as you know, trying to find out where Summer Wells is. We actually stopped by a lot of abandoned houses, looked in there. You know, we're not just out just raising hell. Yeah, we're not out here just raising hell. We're out here actually, searching for her and trying to apply pressure any way we can for this baby. We know that they had something to do with it. Yeah, we know they had something to do with it, and they think we're stupid. He's playing games with us. He's calling us, telling us to meet him last night in a secret, private place. Don't bring any recorders.
He got drunk.
And then this morning he was telling us, no, never mind. You guys need to be saved by God. I said, God's on my side, baby.
He legit told me that he wanted me. He just don't even talk to me.
Kansas hates me. I'm the one that she says, go, bitch. Yeah.
Tells everybody.
Oh, okay. A dyke?
She tells everyone that.
Dumb bitch. She said, and she said,
and I tells everybody a
probably because she's a closet one. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Don calls. Don calls us. No, I'm sure. That's fine. That's fine.
Because I was like, I don't think this should be edited out.
No. No.
This is like, I think it was Ziggy who wanted to.
Right.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You show him how he.
Yeah, show how he is. Because I got a lot of flack for that time that he was drunk. And
You didn't even want him on your channel.
I never wanted him on my channel. No.
I think it was Laura who wanted him on there.
Yeah.
You didn't even care.
I didn't care. He didn't know it's Summer's birthday. We're thinking about extending our trip to Summer's birthday and leaving balloons, a cake, and say, remember.
February 4th.
Yeah. Yep. And remember, today she would have been 6.
And then, of course, we want to stay for his court date.
This is what I don't like about idiots. Come on. All right. The internet here at this place sucks along with everything else. I got to tell you this, it really does suck. Halo Hospitality. Doors are falling apart. Door handles aren't working. To work very well. Okay, looks like I got it hooked up to my fuss. First of all, Chalet or whatever your name is, Jonathan most definitely is media. I would suggest you do your research. He is the investigative journalist for here in Florida for your content. YC.news. Okay, YC.news. And let me just show you because you were so stupid. I don't know why people keep thinking he's not. I mean, he is literally with an actual news company. Like he even posts on the website, and people are so stupid. Like this dumbass Shalea, I think they know everything. Here you go. Go check it out for yourself. And now that I posted, I would suggest you hit it because you're about to be deleted. I hate people coming here and think they know something. So you're getting blocked because you're nothing but a shit stirrer. And we can use a lot less of those. Go to another channel. Go to another drama channel. This is not it. This is a no drama channel. It's drama free. So you're going to be booted if you're disrespectful to me, if you're disrespectful to our team, and the only person that can cut on other YouTube channels is me. So we don't want to hear it from you. And it's simple. If I got a gripe to say, I'll say it. So anyways, I'm not going to go into it. We've got to start getting ready. We've got to start getting ready. Kanya, can you send me that link from yesterday to my Gmail, bullhornbetty@gmail.com, please? Let's get down through all these. And second chances, I really don't care. My mods have my support. So if you guys don't like it, you guys can get out. I don't need you here. It's plain and simple. As a matter of fact, let me just kick you guys out right now. Bye. Okay. Now you don't have to worry about your comments being deleted. You're deleted. Okay. If there's a troll mod, let me know. But I doubt it. So good morning, everybody. We do find them. We did have something going on here once before. Yeah, we're out here working our butt off. We are, oh, good. All right, I hear JLR getting everybody up this morning. We'll talk a little bit more later tonight. Well, yeah, she was trying to get blocked, and she is blocked, so we don't have to worry about it. And good morning. I don't have a lot of time. I was supposed to be up a lot earlier, but as many of you know, I'm exhausted. We were out working in the rain. We had a great interview. We had several great interviews. One was Stenton. She posted our stuff live last night on hers. I got to say, even if she didn't like us, which I'm glad she came out and got to meet us and read our vibe and see that we were out there doing good and that we're not out there, that our hearts are in the right spot, because they are. And, I'm glad she was able to get that and convey that. And then the biggest one is we got an interview with Dudley, a personal interview with Dudley at a restaurant, live and in color, so you guys could read his body language, see his face and everything. I cannot release that. We talked as a team. We're not releasing that until tonight or, tomorrow morning. We've got 2 more days here. So it's 6:38. We've got to be out of the house. We've got a lot of work to do. We've got food to drop off at the pantries. Almost a little over $500 worth of food to be dropped off at these pantries for people in need. So we've got a lot of work to do, and we're giving back to the community. We're giving back to the animals. We are trying to find summer, and outside of Stenton coming out and seeing us and recording us, we haven't seen. And Justin came out. Justin, which is Justice for All. He came out and hung out with us for a day, an entire day. He got to go up to see the mountain. He got to see why it's impossible to have an abduction. Stenton got to come out and see why that it's impossible that there's an abduction from there. So, people that don't want to come out and look at this house and don't want to see the house for what it is, they can sit there and try to manipulate you and say that there's a possibility of this abduction. There's not. There's no possibility of an abduction, period. None. And when you see the place for yourself, you would know. So a lot of people have decided to, stay behind their computer, and that's their right. So I would just prefer that they actually some legitimate reporting if they're not, because they're allowing, and not only that, but I realize that, like with some of these people, it's political. Because of who we were politically, they don't like us. Isn't that sick? They're going to hinder us trying to find a 5-year-old baby girl because of political viewings. I think that's sick, especially since I don't even bring my politics on here. I make sure it's about the victims and the victim family in most cases. They don't like me because of how I vote. They want to destroy the work we're doing because how I vote. That to me is sick. That is, we were just over there reporting from an abortion clinic. I posted that on my page. My views are meaningless when it comes to somebody burning and putting. I don't personally believe in abortions, but that doesn't mean you go to extremes. It doesn't mean you burn down buildings. That's not okay. And it's sad to think that people are going to try to hinder an investigation and try to hinder people that are actually looking for a missing 5-year-old girl because of politics. I think people need to go get help, serious mental help, if that's where this country has gone, if that's where this world has gone, that you don't like my political viewings. So you would like to destroy anybody helping try to find a 5-year-old girl. That is sick. That is sick. So, but you know what? It doesn't surprise me, because there's a lot of sick puppies in this world, and we meet them every day, just like Kitty. I think he's a sick, twisted person that needs to be be in jail. He's a criminal. He continues to commit crimes. But he's the Wells' best friend. And as the Wells are getting away with their crimes, Kitty's getting away with his. But, that ship will sail eventually. That ship will sail. People will get tired. When you start calling in false reporting and lying to police over the phone and stuff like that, which all the police in Tennessee know who Kitty is and don't even listen to him anymore. Like, he's lost all credibility with law enforcement. Literally. Yes, I believe they are. So, Yes, he is. And there's a few of them, and they all just join together, and they don't care how they look to the rest of the world. I think they're sick, vile people, and they can keep talking about me if that's all they've got, because they surely aren't out here looking for a missing 5-year-old baby. I turned the camera around, and it was just me, Marissa, Olivia, her mom, and JLR. Nobody else until Stenton came up. And Stenton was, she was watching us. We appreciate her being out there. But she also got to see us out there in the pouring rain working, and not one other person, not neighbors, not law enforcement, not EquiSearch, not, other YouTubers. Nobody was out there searching with us in the backwoods and the hollers of Tennessee. Nobody. It was just us. So, not anymore. They care more about us and what we're doing than they do about that poor little baby. They are so concerned about where we're at and what we're doing that they have completely lost their mind and lost their focus about what this is all about. No, absolutely not. I mean, of course, she could have walked out, but you got to remember, her mother was always sleeping, always disappearing. This is not her first time. And think about it. The idea that somebody is just going to see a 5-year-old girl walking on the road and just snatch her and pick her up back, that's not these kind of people. It's just not. People are more inclined to call law enforcement or to walk her home than to snatch her. Come on. Guys, I'm telling you, if you guys go to Chris McDonough, the uncut version, and you scroll through it and you listen to Hunter's words very, very carefully, he has described a drowning. He tries to say that it wasn't a drowning, but if you listen to the words from him, I was over at the car, I was watching her. No, he wasn't. And it's not his fault. Like, I want to make sure everybody knows that 15-year-old, when there's 2 grown people, are the least person that needs to be watching a 5-year-old child in the water. We're going to be releasing the video of how far away the parking lot is from where Summer was actually in the water. It was ridiculous. It's over 30 seconds from the vehicle to the water. And he describes that, he was over there talking to Candace. They were playing on that she wasn't there. He describes casually walking over to the water thinking that she was fine and realizes she's not at the top of the water. He throws his shirt off. He starts walking in the water. He's hollering in the water, Summer, if you hear me, and so much. He finally finds her, picks her up, taps her on the back. Water comes out of her mouth. He's trying to act like that this is not a drowning. He's trying to act like she was fine and, she was just playing. But if she was just playing, then why smack her on the back and why describe water coming from out of her mouth? Right? Why talk about how you were sitting there screaming, Summer, if you can hear me? Right? I mean, think about it. He's a 15-year-old boy, but he is describing a drowning, but he's scared to death that he's going to be in trouble. So I would suggest everybody go listen to it. Go watch the whole entire interview. You will see that, Allie is intensely watching him and nodding. Good. You're doing good. Like you're sticking to the story. You're doing good. And then when when Chris McDonough starts asking him for very specific details and he's getting confused and, you start seeing Allie getting nervous and no longer paying attention to him. Like she's so nervous. She's just playing on the phone. He's so nervous that instead of him talking with his hands like he was at the beginning, he's starting to scratch and have nervous ticks, scratching the almost the varnish off the table. So I believe she drowned. I really do. And I also believe that when they went to the hippie house, it was because Candace was buying Hunter marijuana from the hippie house. I really do. Because they had already had vapes. They purchased plenty of vapes, earlier, just an hour before that? So the idea that they were purchasing vapes yet again is ridiculous. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, listen, it's 14 minutes. I've got to get some food in my belly. We've got to hit the road today. We're out here early. We've got to get food to the pantries, and we've got to start a day. We've got a long day ahead of us today. It's not even light outside, and as many of you know, I was up at 5 o'clock yesterday and didn't go back upstairs to lay down in bed until after 11. So it was a long day for me. It was well over 12 hours. What was it? 18-hour day yesterday for me. 18-hour day for me. So this is not don't like it, get out. Pretty simple. I don't think I can be any more clear to you. Fancy, huh? People realize I'm blocking them. These people are such idiots. All right, guys. Yeah, we've been to Pebbles. We've been checking the farms. We've been checking outbuildings. We've been checking abandoned buildings. We've been checking creeks. We've been checking everything. We will put the video out. Olivia didn't have time to edit videos last night because we came back so late. So anyways, guys, I want to tell you thank you so much. You guys are amazing people. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.